Scars to Prove It by Aaron Douglas.
There's light from the candle, blow it out as you go. We'll keep warm in the darkness, stepping out from the snow. The garden regrows as we rest till the spring. Quiet our breath, no, you don't hear a thing. Search and embrace when our hearts beat as one.
Do you not think it's incredible how random it really is to meet someone that you just click with for the first time? You don't know how or why, you just do. That moment when you're piecing a person together, physically, mentally, you know there's something. Spark, fire, new flame, like this feeling in the pit of your stomach, shooting up, burning like the sun. It can be this small moment, just a single word can be enough. Just the smallest little thing can send your mind into overdrive. You get this glow all over and you just want to scream and cry and laugh. It burns through every single cell and you want to spend every waking moment with them, learn them. When you do, it's like you can't breathe. Like the universe is bringing you together. You don't know what to say. You say nothing, but you want to say everything. That game we play. We say one thing, but we think another and hope that they can figure out the maze to the one thing you want to say. You hope they sail whatever sea of words you let trickle from your mouth, whilst giving them nothing but the vague instructions on how to build a boat.
2. Moon.
Sometimes, when the moon is high enough, I just stare at it, like properly stare, until my eyes start burning, and when I blink I get that weird flashing inverted circle, so the moon is actually like a purple blot in the sky. Afterglow. It's funny how that happens. When you stare at something so bright and beautiful for too long that it hurts. All it takes is a long time and all of a sudden everything you thought was light suddenly goes dark. Stupid really. But one minute you're seeing a white circle and the next you're seeing a black one. One minute you're laughing, the next you're crying. Such a thin line. Perspective. All it takes is a blink to invert things, a flash or a sudden moment, and everything you thought was clear and bright and beautiful is different. Gone even. If you're lucky, it's still there, but it's different. I don't know. Who knows what I mean? I mean, it just feels like there's something in that, something worth taking note of. I don't know where I'd write it down or how it could come in handy one day, but maybe it will. Just that awareness makes you appreciate how beautiful the beautiful things are whilst they're beautiful, because you know that it might not always stay beautiful for long. Things disappear. So I stare at it as long as I can before it starts to hurt.
3. Carousel. A box of cassette tapes. Len picks up a cassette tape and clicks it into an old cassette player. The following dialogue starts to play out, either in audio or a combination of actors reenacting it live, like the ghost of a memory.
I need to stop meeting like this.
What? Like what?
No, it was a joke.
Like what? At a restaurant?
Well, yeah, I just...
You invited me to?
Well, I know, it was a...
Third time, the same restaurant. Could have picked anywhere.
You said that you liked it.
Yes,
and
but not 3 consecutive times. 3.
Oh.
It's fine.
Is it?
Yes, I like the food here.
Well, I mean, that's why I thought, you know, yeah, it's...
But not when we've been here for the last 2.
Yeah, I get that now.
The food will just constantly remind me of you.
Oh.
It's fine.
Really?
Yes.
Because we really don't have to. You know.
It was a joke.
Okay, if you're sure, it's just
Oh, I'm sure. Let's just.
you getting the same thing as last time.
It's boring.
Oh,
Can you stop?
what?
Just saying, oh,
Why?
you sound like a bloody idiot.
Sorry.
I'm probably going to have the same thing like as last time.
Right.
What?
No, it's just you said you
I know.
you said you're bored, but then you okay.
I just don't want this to be
What?
stale before we even properly,
Stale.
like going round in circles.
It's only been 3.
Circles, like repetition,
Right.
round the same place, the same food and
3. That's loads.
in person.
Was that a problem?
No,
No?
of course not. It's the place. I feel like I'm going to see the wallpaper in my sleep.
Right.
This whole
I know. I know.
place with the revolving door
I
and
know.
revolving round and
I get it.
like it's got a cyclical nature to it,
Cyclical.
like a carousel.
That's a weird.
Sorry, that was.
It's a weird thing to say.
That makes me sound like
Right.
some bloody idiot.
Look, you aren't an idiot.
Neither are you. Sorry.
Thanks.
I'm just a bit nervous. That's all.
You're nervous.
Are you recording this?
No.
As if.
You're never nervous. That's worth documenting.
Give that here.
No, stop.
Sound of scuffling. Laughter. Tape ends.
4. Stop.
Stop. Did you just full stop me? Did you just put a full stop? Seriously? What is wrong? What have I done this time? What have I done? Seriously? You're just not going to respond. You're just going to be that childish. Seriously. Is that how you want to play this? Is that seriously how you want things to go? Is that what you're going to end things with? Seriously. Can you just tell me what's wrong? Can you stop being so fucking passive aggressive? You realise that's what a full stop is. You realise that's fucking passive aggressive. You expect me to believe that it's fine. You honestly expect me to believe that a fine full stop is actually a fucking fine full stop. Because do you know how unfair that fine full stop is? Because do you know what exactly that isn't? Fine.
5. Box. Len rummages around loudly through his belongings while speaking through the words.
I blink. I stand over the box. I remove the cardboard lid from its place. And the scratch marks, the tearing reminded me just how old it is. And I want to strike a match to it all. Hear the crackle and the scratch of the sandpaper as the wooden stick hisses into life. The fire burns, flames flickering as I drop it into this saccharine, sentimental mountain of cassette tapes, this maze of memorabilia. Each carefully preserved article delicately curling into nothing more than scorched ashes. Just sweep up those remains and fling it out of the window and watch it get carried with the wind. But of course I don't. I just stare at it. I mean, how do you measure what is important and what isn't? Which memories can you live without? And the ones you predict you'll actually want to remember in weeks, months and years down the line. I have no intention of predicting the future. I want to shake this astringent feeling, this bizarre concoction of anger, confusion, and sadness. Her life reduced to nothing more than magnetic tape encased in polyester plastic. I should have bloody labelled these. They're out of order. Where do I start to forget? Hindsight is one of life's bitter gifts to us. You can't learn if you don't make mistakes. As one door closes, another begins. But what if you let something behind the door? What if you left something behind the door and you can only remember it when it's locked, inaccessible? And there's plenty of fish in the sea. At my age, circle, age is but a number. And proverbs mean nothing to a broken heart. And the memories race through my mind like images burning through my brain, projected into the back of my eyelids. You know, a soft tearing and paper shuffling, and I snap my eyes open to see the box side torn and spewing the contents off of the edge of the bed and scattering it all onto the floor. I'd clearly underestimated how fragile it was. The damage done. The messy sea of tape sprawled out on the floor. It will get easier. I promise myself it will. It won't bring her back. But if I just play one more, just one.
6. Cat. Sounds of a cat video play over the dialogue from Vi's phone, creating a cacophony of noise.
Look at this.
What is it?
So cute.
I don't care.
Your sister had it on her wall. Thought I'd steal it.
I don't care.
Yep. She's posting her own spoken word too. Seen that bit? I don't know.
Can we change the subject?
Oh, sorry. So you do want to see the video then?
No, you show me videos like that every day.
I know, but look.
Shouldn't you be looking at job applications?
No, but look.
Or doing something productive?
I know, but his face, look at him, just...
You know, do something around the house. How about you actually visit your family? They can't just be your faceless bank account, bank of mum and dad. Not everyone gets paid to just sit around indulging in cat videos and life hacks.
Coming from you, Mr. Avoid my grieving father because I can't handle basic human emotions.
Wow.
I'm kidding. Look at that.
Your friends? Remember them?
Yeah, I know, but look.
They keep asking how you are.
I'm fine, seriously. Look at this little thing.
I just want you to show like a little bit of responsibility instead of wallowing.
I know, but look.
You say you're, I don't know, depressed?
I know, but just fucking look.
I'm not sure how this is going to help you.
I know, but just fucking look.
You don't do anything.
I know, but just look.
Is squealing at pointless shit all day depression? Is that how depression works?
Look.
No.
Look.
No.
Look at this cat.
I'm not looking at another video of a fucking cat.
Look at the fucking cat.
I'm not looking at the fucking cat.
Look at the cat.
Fine.
See it?
Yes, I see it.
It's a cat.
It's a cat.
7. Toothpaste. Len picks up a cassette tape and clicks it into an old cassette player.
Do you think you'll love me forever?
Forever is a long time.
We've been together longer than forever.
True.
Oi, that was the wrong thing to say, isn't it?
Look, are we really going to do this now?
I'm going to rewind the tape and you're going to answer it right this time.
No, don't.
No, seriously though.
What?
Do you think you'll love me forever?
Well, at this point in time, we're pretty far down the line. I can't imagine me loving anyone else.
Is that a quiet way of saying no?
No.
Well, do you?
Think that I'll love you forever?
Yeah.
Well,
To be honest, whatever you say now, it's kind of lost the romance, hasn't it?
well, I think you need to change a lot before I can do that.
What?
You know, all the problems that you have.
Problems?
Yeah, like your cold feet.
Cold feet?
Yeah. When you've got cold hands or cold feet, you put them on me because I'm warm. I'm warmer than you. And when you do quiet little farts and try to pretend that you're coughing so I don't know that you farted.
I don't do any of those things.
Or when you sound like you're a dying cat in your sleep and you wake me up and I think you're in pain.
I don't sound like that.
Or when you steal the duvet cover and sometimes end up in an upside down fetal position and somehow you kick me right in the face.
You're making that up.
No, you do that. You've done that. Or how you come out of the bathroom and you've still got a little bit of toothpaste on your lip and I have to kiss you so it comes off before you notice.
That sounds pretty bad.
I know, it's pretty awful. But I've got to make sure you don't realise how special you are, you know. Not special, but like actual special.
You aren't actually allowed to say that.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe if you learn to change those problems, I think I can.
Think you can what?
Love you forever.
Tape rewinds.
Do you think you'll love me forever?
Tape rewinds.
Do you think you'll love me forever?
Then stops the tape, replying in the present day.
Yes.
8. Ice.
Come sit down. Keep me warm. What are you doing? Come sit down. Take a look at the back of your shoes for you. They're filthy.
So?
Come sit down. Stop walking around. It's making my head spin. Are you sure you want to go visit your parents again? Your mum is always so moody. Come sit down. There's space here. Did you bring your dad? Because...
No, didn't see the point.
Oh, why do you always forget? Come sit down.
I'll text them then. Let them know we'll be on our way soon. We're going to be 15 minutes, yeah?
How am I meant to know? You choose when we leave. Fuck, it's cold. It's like bloody ice out here. Come sit down, keep me warm.
What?
Didn't say anything.
Oh.
Vi gets up and gently presses herself against Dom.
Ow! That fucking hurts. Get off. She's sick. Mum, not moody. Also, don't message my sister anymore. You need to leave her alone.
Oh, come on. The thing she posted. So...
I mean it. Those things are personal and it's not nice to tear her down like that. I saw the message you sent her. It's not okay. The latte one.
Okay. I'm sorry.
9. Atom.
Here we lay in the middle of this chaos, fusing the reality of life and pipe dreams. Stomach churns with the yearning. Nothing is ever what it seems. A tear amongst the fabric of time, a crack in the hourglass. The sand is pouring quicker than it should, heart beats twice as fast, burning the hope of possibilities. Use the ash to brew this storm in a teacup. Potluck or out of love. The spiral of dedication gently spins, the only constant. Breaking nothing but boundaries. Fractures in these little bones, minor details that tarnish an otherwise perfect arrangement of atoms. Nowhere to go but nowhere. Life trickles to a humdrum place, flicking furiously to the next chapter to see how this will end, to see how we will continue without our mother. Paradox of impatience. The space between us seems more like a perfect arrangement of atoms.
10. Dare.
I didn't think you'd find a place.
No, it was easy. I had my phone.
Thank God for your phone.
I don't believe in him. God.
Who says it's a he?
Me? Your front door was unlocked. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's for Kay. She forgets or loses her key, so it's just easier,
You have a sister?
fortunately.
I'd love to meet her.
You wouldn't.
3 dates in and you've not introduced me to your family.
Oh, is this a date? I thought it was homework.
You mind if I take off my coat?
Sure. Shall we?
Totally a date.
No.
So, chemistry, atoms, talk to me.
Okay. So, first question, I believe, is what is an atom?
A particle.
No, it is matter, and a fundamental piece of matter.
What is matter?
What's the matter with you?
What?
Oh, sorry, I fucked that up. It was a joke.
That's funny.
Shit. Yeah, anyway, matter is anything that can be touched physically.
Steady on.
What?
That was a joke too.
Atoms are particles of whatever that can be touched. Everything in the universe is made up of.
So, lips are made up of matter.
Yeah, everything is made up of atoms.
And I'm made up of matter.
Yes, everything. Like, everything is made up of matter.
And matter is anything that can be touched physically.
Well, yeah. Atoms are made up of electrons, protons, neutrons, and
Kiss me.
kiss you.
Yeah. I dare you.
11. Spoon.
Then picks up a cassette tape and clicks it into an old cassette player.
You dare eat some of my chocolate mousse?
It isn't going to kill you if I just a little.
Don't try to eat my mousse one more time. Don't. I swear to God. Put the spoon down. I will murder you. Seriously. Don't.
Really? Seriously? Not even just...
No. If you wanted some, you should have said. You shouldn't have said no when it was offered. That's not fair.
Not fair. I'm the one without mousse.
Don't sulk. You always get like this.
Like what?
This.
I just wanted a little bit.
I've said no. Can't you respect that? All I ask is for a little respect. Does that mean anything?
Oh, all right. Christ. I didn't know it meant that much to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Besides, I thought you were being health conscious this year.
Well, I am. You're right. I was. I mean, yeah, I've always been health conscious.
What do you mean?
I've always been health conscious. Like, you know, I've always been conscious that my health is shit. And I guess I've realised I can live with that. I'm sure you can too.
I thought you would have lasted longer than a month, to be honest, but whatever.
But, oh, so you want me to be more health conscious?
No. Well, it couldn't hurt, could it?
Okay.
What?
Well, I didn't know it meant that much to you.
It doesn't matter. It's not like you need to be the health conscious one. Medical advice is overrated anyway. What do doctors know?
But it couldn't help, could it, to be more health conscious?
Do what you like. I don't mind.
Well, we could both maybe be more health conscious.
Would you like some of my chocolate mousse?
Seriously?
What?
What, after the whole...
I'm a bit full.
A bit full.
What?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How long do we have to stay here for?
Well, until it's over, obviously.
No one here talks to each other, do they? I mean, everyone vaguely knows each other, so people just... I know, they all just sit there, politely smiling. It's just so boring.
You can't just leave. That looks so rude. People will notice.
They won't notice.
Christ, look at me. I'm the only person with melanin in this room. They'll notice me. Feel odd.
So you do want to leave?
No.
No?
Maybe just a little bit.
Well, then let's just leave. We can just leave. It won't look rude at all. No one will notice.
You can't just leave just because it's boring. Plus, you've got to do your speech.
Yep, that's exactly why we can just leave.
No.
No?
I'm not going through this again. We're not leaving. Best man can't walk out of a wedding reception.
Why?
Are you nervous?
I just wanted to leave, that's all.
You're asking me to leave because you find it boring.
I'll say I felt sick. The moose made me ill. I mean, you said you found it boring.
Maybe, just a little. But he's your friend. Richard is your friend, not mine. I'm allowed to find it boring.
But I've only known him 6 months. I didn't know he granted me an invitation to his bloody wedding, let alone being his best man. Right, fine, we won't leave. We'll stay.
Pretty sure he doesn't like me.
He does.
Calling someone exotic or emphasizing their love of chocolate isn't liking someone. He has a problem with me for...
No, I can have a word with him if you like.
We'll stay for a little bit, just a little bit. I want to see your little...
Okay.
Maybe it'll get better, you know? We'll stay. It couldn't hurt, could it?
No. Well, it couldn't hurt.
Can you turn that on?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
This is ground control to Major Tom.
Did you bring this? It's already on. Why?
I'm going to record it.
No, don't. That's not funny.
How old is he?
25, same as us.
Christ, I feel old.
Well, just wait until we're 50, then we'll feel old.
You'll do great. I love your speeches. Don't forget to mention he's a racist.
I said I can say something.
As if it will help. Imagine if racists stopped being racist when they realised people didn't actually like it.
Well, I won't be his friend for long.
Fingers crossed.
I'll be back in a second. And no recording it.
12. Phone.
1 second.
You said that a fair few seconds ago.
Just hang on.
What's so important that you have to do it now?
Seriously, just wait.
You said you wanted to watch this.
Yeah, I do.
Right, then you can watch it.
I am.
You're really not. You keep laughing to yourself, smiling at your phone.
I know, I'm sorry, I'll be 1 second.
Say 1 second one more time.
Don't be a dick.
Pot, kettle, black.
You're the black one.
And? You filming me?
Yeah, memories.
I don't want that.
It's still recording, say something. Wait, hang on, let me ask you something.
No, I just want to watch this.
Jesus, the film isn't the best thing in the world, is it?
I mean, you wouldn't bloody well know, would you? You haven't been watching the thing, and you chose it.
Okay, 1 second.
Right, I'm turning it off. I'm going to bed.
Seriously?
What?
You're being so childish.
You're being really rude.
Oh, grow up.
Grow up. Now, that's a really mature thing to say.
Stop being pathetic then.
You are being rude. Sorry, but you actually are.
Fine.
Fine.
I'm turning it off now, so
Put it down then.
don't tell me what to do.
If you don't need it, you can...
I don't need to put it down.
If you're not using it, then why hold it?
Fucking hell.
What?
You're being so ridiculous.
No, you are. You're being ridiculous.
Vi throws down her phone.
There.
Thank you.
Didn't know there were so many rules here.
Rules.
Yes, rules.
Melodramatic.
It's like I'm in a prison.
Melodramatic.
Feels like I can't even breathe without you telling me what to do, or that I'm doing that wrong too.
I just don't like you sat there staring at your phone.
Okay. Sorry.
It's not a prison.
Fine. A cage.
A cage.
Yep.
You're starting this again.
Yep.
Here we fucking go.
Yep.
Don't sulk. You always get like this.
Like what?
This.
13. Wall.
I don't think this is working.
What is it?
This.
It's working just fine.
That's what you think. I'm telling you different.
Well, I'm not interested in that.
Not interested in what I'm telling you.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Well, I'm not here to figure that out.
I thought that was exactly what you were here for.
No, that's what you're here for.
Right, so you don't care what I think or what I say.
No, you can say what you like.
I will.
Go on then.
Well,
Go on.
I will.
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
Sure.
Stalling, clearly.
I'm not.
What do you want to say?
I'm not sure. I just know there's things that I want to say.
I know, you said.
I know I did, but
Don't make excuses.
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm trying. I really am.
We'll try harder.
Right.
Don't start putting up defences.
I'm not.
And up goes the wall. Can you hear me in there?
How can I not when you're being like this?
I guess I've got to try something.
You don't have to try so hard, you know.
Stalling, again.
I'm not.
Just tell me.
I don't know how to just say it now, like right now, just to say things.
What works?
Poems, write things down, scraps of paper, scribbles, really.
Well, that seems like a good way to scale the wall.
Okay. How?
You tell me. Use a laptop, your phone, or this pen and paper. Just try writing it. Make it rhyme.
I don't usually rhyme.
Sorry.
Well, sometimes. Depends.
Well, let's try it. Yeah?
Yeah, that could work.
Ready?
I think so.
Here we go.
14. Promise.
Here we fucking go.
What does that mean?
I think you know what it means.
Enlighten me.
Look, I really don't want to do this now. Not here.
When?
I don't know. Maybe not when your family are inches away crying.
Is this even what you want?
How am I supposed to answer that?
I swear to God.
He's not listening. He never listens.
Who says it's a he?
What?
God. Who says it's a he?
Me? I told you I'm not doing this now.
Why?
Seriously?
Fine. Nice place to denounce God's existence, by the way. Here.
Good. Not like any prayers are being answered, is it?
Thanks for that.
Sorry. I know that's a shitty thing to say, given the...
Given you're about to go.
I don't want to go. Not if your sister is going to read another weird poem.
Don't.
What was that atoms thing about?
I thought you liked atoms.
I want to go.
Where do you want to go? After coming, obviously.
Anywhere.
But where?
I don't know.
Okay, but if I say somewhere, you have to promise that we'll go there.
I promise.
Okay. I'm pretty scared.
We're both scared.
Do you think we're going to make it?
Sometimes you can overthink these things.
What do you think?
I think that you can overthink these things.
Right.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Thanks
What?
for being here.
I didn't have a choice.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I promised.
What?
I made a promise.
So?
That means I have to.
Right.
It's not like I even met her, so
You did.
not really.
You don't have to.
I know.
Well,
I'm not coming.
15. Lie.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'll try. But you have to promise not to laugh. Okay? Right. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Okay. Sometimes, okay, most times I feel really fucking lonely. Like really fucking lonely, just lonely. Like, I don't know how to explain exactly, but just, you know how you get lonely sometimes. Well, I mean, that's how I feel. Okay, most times I really feel fucking really lonely, just like, you know, so yeah, so I try to distract myself, you know, with stuff, stupid stuff. I take myself out because people always say that the best way to stop feeling lonely is to learn to be happy by yourself. I guess I am, or maybe not. Yeah, maybe I'm not happy with myself, but I am. I guess I am. Just, you know, it just hurts sometimes being on my own, like all the fucking time on my own, you know. It just hurts, and I tell myself that I'm fine, but just, you know how you get, or maybe not. Just like, I'm not happy. I feel really fucking lonely, and I want just someone, anyone. Sometimes, you know. Well, no, not anyone, but you know. Well, it's just how I feel. Most times, I want someone. I want someone to do stuff with, stupid stuff. Just, you know, stupid stuff. Because I don't have anyone to hold me, to talk to, all that stuff. Like, you know, maybe I'm not happy by myself. Maybe I don't deserve anyone. I can't really. I don't know how to explain. Okay, sorry, I'll stop. Or maybe not. I'm not finished, but I am. Being on my own, I'm not happy. But I'll try.
I get that. I do. I just can't hear that right now.
All right, not now.
You're still talking to the...
Yeah.
And that helps?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear her
Dad,
again?
I don't think.
Just once more. One more time.
16. Circle.
Len picks up a cassette tape and clicks it into an old cassette player.
Now, don't turn that on now.
What you said it was going to be important.
It is.
Was it?
Yes, it is.
A ring.
Of course it is.
When you think about it.
When I think about it, it is.
It's just an expensive circle.
A circle.
Well, I've got you loads of jewellery.
Fucking circle. What does that even mean?
Necklaces, rings, bracelets, earrings.
It's more than a circle.
Is it?
It's more than a circle.
It's just a circle.
A ring.
Yeah, it is.
Of course it is.
But fine. Will you marry me?
Laughter. Tape ends.
17. Word.
Yes,
Really?
I'll try.
You said that last time.
Right,
So,
right.
I'm not sure what the best way to do this is.
I know,
Well, how about we try something a little different?
different
You said you wrote poetry.
sometimes.
Sometimes. They're good.
How do you,
Well, I've seen them.
you've seen them,
Well, you left your laptop open. Sorry. They're good.
really?
I think so.
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
They aren't too
To...
shit.
It's what you make of it. I mean, if that helps. Does it?
No,
I mean, a little is better than not at all.
true,
Getting it out.
I guess. It's easier to find
The...
the words to
To...
describe how I'm, you know,
Yeah. I do. I mean, yeah, I do.
you do.
I do. Hold on to that.
I will.
Sometimes you don't have to wait for someone else's approval. You know, expectation can be a burden too. Just find a voice, and if it's truly your own, what people think of it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't have to be for anyone or to anyone. You aren't writing to save the world. It can be just for you. You know, it doesn't need to be perfect. It can be messy. It can be,
Just for me.
yes,
Thank you.
it is good to write about your mum.
They weren't all about her.
Oh, oh, who are they about?
It could just be for me.
Yes, of course. Sounds positive, you know. You like her, love.
I wouldn't say love.
It is okay if you do, you know. Have you told anyone?
Just my mum. Before she,
Yeah. What did she say?
I don't think she heard me.
Oh. Do you miss her?
What did you say?
18. Brother.
Do you miss her?
I do, of course. You?
I don't really remember much of her, just Dad's old tapes.
Yeah. I think my favourite one is when Dad tries to make quinoa and pronounces it wrong and Mum goes ape. The two of them seemed close.
Not like you and...
I'd rather you didn't finish that sentence.
It's true. She's not very...
Here is where the niceties end. Yeah, I wanted to check if you were doing okay, and...
I'm not. But it's not like she's really helping anything, is it?
Okay, we're done here. Get well soon.
It's not the bloody flu.
Oh, seems to be contagious. Dad passed it on to you, and now...
That isn't how it works. Bloody idiot.
Love you too.
I literally despise the fact that you are my brother.
That is delightful. I thought we were going to have a heart-to-heart.
Forget it.
No, go on. What did you want to say? I mean, we could just cycle through endless fucking tapes of Mum and expect everything to be magically fine again. I don't know why you encourage him. Maybe you should just both get over it. Start trying to live a life again. You can't exist solely online, and he can't exist solely.
Thank you. Wise words from my brother there, ladies and gentlemen. The world is now a much better place because he thinks we should just get over it. Denounce social media and just be better. Is that the end of your TED talk or?
Yep.
Perfect.
Oh, and we need to buy Dad a new toaster. He keeps burning toast like all the time. Thing must be broken.
New toaster. Yep. Burnt toast. Dad burning toast. Definitely top of the priority list.
No worries. The world turns on.
We can't all be the picture of happiness in a perfect little relationship, in a perfect...
I'm just saying, you need to open up. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm trying, okay?
Sorry.
Are you okay?
I need you to do something for me.
19. Sister.
You brought your sister.
I didn't know what else to do.
You brought your fucking sister.
Look, calm down.
No, don't start patronizing. Jesus, I already know how this is going to play out.
I don't think you...
No, let me talk. If you want to turn this into some intervention where the young sister comes and sorts everything out, then at least let me open my mouth. Maybe. That's an idea, isn't it?
Yes. Okay.
You don't know what this is like. Do you know just how screwed up your older brother is? Has he told you, or are you just, here because of some deep-rooted need to get involved in other people's shit?
It's not like that.
What is it like then?
I didn't know what to do, so...
So he calls you. Christ.
It's not a big deal.
This isn't fair. This isn't fair.
You know what's not fair? You coming home...
I'm not staying for this.
Stay where you are. If you give even the slightest shit, you won't leave this room.
Emotional blackmail. I love how this is starting.
Look, just stop. What are you doing?
Please spare me the psychoanalysis. Is she going to say anything or not?
Who?
Your sister.
20. Wine.
She keeps saying, I need wine, like all the time, like some sort of alcoholic. But the thing is, she's not an alcoholic. It's like she's pretending she is. She's never needed a glass of wine. Why is it suddenly all fashionable to be obsessed with wine and crave wine, and every article is about how much we're all supposed to be obsessed with wine? It's the end of the day. Can't wait to have my wine. It's my birthday wine. It's your birthday wine. It's Christmas wine, wedding wine, funeral wine, Easter wine, promotion wine, new relationship wine, breakup wine, baby wine, good news wine, bad news wine. Like, fucking seriously? Wine? The solution, wine. The problem, wine. Red wine, white wine. I don't care as long as it's wine. I don't know why she has to pretend like everything is fine when we all know it isn't. But she just laughs and she says she's being more health conscious. Red wine is apparently good for you. Read it in a book somewhere. Good for the liver. Couldn't hurt, could it? Well, actually, it could.
21. Question. Len picks up a cassette tape and clicks it into an old cassette player. Cassette tape starts to jump and skip.
If you do that one more time, I swear
What?
What? You don't want to do that.
What?
You don't want to know.
Why?
Because
Why?
you'll be sorry.
Why?
Because I'll make you sorry.
How?
And then you'll wish you never.
How?
I'll make you wish you hadn't.
How?
And then you'll come crawling back.
When?
I wish I'd left when I had the chance.
When?
I wish I was somewhere.
Where?
Somewhere where you're not.
Where?
Maybe I'll leave you and go.
Where?
Voices become more and more distorted. Len breaks the tape and throws it away.
22. Latte.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Kay. With your artisan latte and laissez-faire attitude. I mean, come on. How fucking happy can you really be when you're Instagramming cats 24/7 and drinking red wine or Hendrick's gin and Fever Tree low-calorie tonic with a slice of fucking cucumber? Hashtag lonely. I swear to God, if you share another article that relates to your 20s, because hello, it's so vague, it applies to every girl and her goldfish, or mindfulness tips. And buying an adult colouring book is so fucking pathetic. So you've just bid on eBay for a box of vintage Cheerios or whatever, and you can't imagine your life being any better. Well, no one ever claimed you had a brilliant imagination, but shit. Seriously? Do you seriously think you're convincing anyone with that bullshit? All it says to everyone is that you're earning far, far too much money at your fancy marketing job at that quirky independent sweater making company that we've probably never heard of. Since when was it cool to start pretending to be fucking poor, by the way? You don't even know what that means. There's nothing wrong with my mother covering my rent. I know full well your daddy dearest gives you handouts when you need them. Just because I'm not fucking poor. You buy oversized, gaudy clothes that look like you've just been rummaging through your grandparents' wardrobe. You go to dingy little bars where the stench of vomit and sweat and weed is so overwhelming that even when intoxicated, it still burns through your drunken unconsciousness and gives you a headache. I mean, it has to be the smell that gives you a headache. The smell, that or it's Mr. No Charisma, the cretin on stage and his bands of shoe-gazing buffoons. Boring music accompanied by some melancholic tales of heartache and loneliness that you so readily relate to because you're too busy presenting a perfect life on social media to actually live any kind of, you know, life. And dating people online isn't really fucking dating. Aspiring to read your shitty pity poems on stage isn't life. And just for the record, antidepressants aren't a cool person's drug. I'm just so sick of your thinly veiled, try-hard, desperate bullshit. Therapy or not. And frankly, I think the weird modern obsession with hyperbole and poverty needs to fucking stop.
23. Balloon.
Len picks up a cassette tape and clicks it into the old cassette player.
So this is Dad going mental.
Don't. Shut that off.
Shh. Listen.
The voices in commotion get louder as we reach Len.
What fucking colour are those? No, we specifically said eggshell. This is clearly beige. It looks far too yellow. Also, that doesn't look like enough balloons to me. I did say 120, very specifically, because that's her favourite number. Well, I'm not going to count them, am I, Mark? You do it. Count them for me. Go on. Tell me how many there are. Yes, I'm serious. I have my serious face on. Mark, why haven't you shared the event? She's your bloody sister. No, don't lie. I can see your newsfeed. I'm literally on it right now. Nothing, absolutely nothing is there, mate. Yeah, sure. Yeah. You lot think you can bullshit, don't you? I am the master of the art of bullshit, and I can see when someone is telling me a picture of a fucking stick man is a Mona Lisa. Right? If I ask for something, I actually expect you to get the thing I asked for. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. There it is. Yeah. There it actually is. You've put, yeah, you have put it up there. So good job. Wonderful. Okay. Let's hope everyone turns up before she does. Who in God's name left the price tag on these? Right. Because nothing says we care about your recovery like a £2 tablecloth. I mean, come on, seriously. We're a family. Why the hell is there only confetti on one side of this table? It should be spread all over the table. Sure. Like butter, if that helps you. Do the fucking job properly this time, Mark. Yeah. 125. You counted them. Oh, fair enough. Although I did say 120, so still not right, is it? Yeah, pop a couple. 5, to be precise. Those balloons will make all the difference. Could ruin the whole day. This has to be perfect.
Dad.
Not now, Dom. Seriously.
Dad.
Not now.
Mum is going to be fine, Dad. She's going to be fine.
Dom, I said not fucking now. Turn that off. It's a toy. Give it here.
End of tape.
24. Dog.
Len picks up another cassette tape and clicks it into the old cassette player.
But we can't get a...
Please.
Where would we even put... We seriously can't get a dog. Like we're both away all the time. What would the...
Please.
And it's not even like we can afford.
Maybe not right now.
But when? When would we find the time to get...
We wouldn't love it.
Well, yeah, yes, I would. I would love it.
Then let's get one.
No, we can't. We can't get a bloody...
We can.
I'm not sure. I mean, do you know how much hassle?
Yes, I know.
You only want...
Please.
But because your sister has just got one. Please. No.
But...
We're not getting...
Just one.
I wasn't talking about more than one. We're talking about getting a...
Fine.
Good.
Yes.
So we're agreed.
Yes.
We're not getting a dog. Well, we've got another kid coming.
Yes.
We can barely afford ourselves, let alone another...
We could have a dog instead. I'd prefer that.
What? What?
So, that's it then?
End of tape.
25. Fork.
The forks. You taking the...
No, I'm not taking the fucking forks. Why would I take the...
I don't know.
No. I don't want or need a set of forks. Fucking hell. Why?
I don't know. Sorry. I thought I'd ask.
Do you want me to take them?
No, I'm just saying.
Saying what?
Don't take them, please.
Okay. Fine. I won't. I wasn't planning on taking them.
Sure.
I might now, though.
Why?
Well, let's be honest, I fucking bought them, didn't I?
Did you?
Yes.
No.
I'm pretty sure I did. You didn't.
I bought the fucking forks.
No, you didn't.
Did?
No, I did.
When?
After we had that whole...
No.
No, that whole...
What whole?
That whole conversation about...
Not having
forks.
Oh.
All the time. When you kept going on about sporks and their pros and cons.
Shit.
Yes.
No, yeah. I know. I remember now that the whole
conversation about never having a fucking
fork, yeah.
Yeah. Is this because of your mum? Or your sister? Or...
So are you taking them then?
Yes.
26. Father.
Len picks up a cassette tape and clicks it into an old cassette player.
We just need to change our thinking.
What do you mean?
Well, we've fallen into this horrible pattern.
Right.
And how do we get out of it?
I don't know.
Right.
I know.
It's difficult to feel positive if there's not a solution.
Well, maybe we just need to think about things a bit
A bit.
differently.
Yes, I agree with that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
We need a new slate.
A new slate. That's a strange thing to say.
Yeah, well, wipe off all these resentful years.
Resentful years.
Yes, all that from before.
You resent me?
It was all just getting a bit cyclical, tired.
I'm tired.
But we've got life on the way. So that's new. We need to find a way to make it
Work. Yeah. Okay.
just move forward.
Okay. A new slate.
Start a family. You're going to be a father.
Yeah. We're going to be a family.
Can you turn that off?
27. Fire.
I just needed to turn off, switch off. Libraries are good for that. Full of books. People will always judge a book by its cover, even if it's subconsciously. Unfortunately, it's an inevitability, because that's how the human mind reacts when posed with an uncomfortable or unknown situation. We feel the need to process the safeties and dangers within any given circumstance, which we base on stereotyping, categorization, labeling. We put things in boxes that we've already got pre-labeled. Even if the labels feel archaic, inaccurate, they're safe and mythological and predictable. Basically, an elaborate, instinctive form of judging someone purely based on their physical appearance, their cover, and their use of body language and or facial expressions. If we don't judge quickly, we collapse because we despise change and the unknown, so we just fall back on familiarity and remain in control. It's a bit like when you might have played with fire as a child, an open flame, fire, you get burned, but then you learn to then approach a fire or something that resembles a fire with the same level of caution. We take what we might know about someone who looks similar to or has the traits of something we know and apply them to whatever we may see in front of us in the future. So, judging a book by its cover will happen automatically, even if we become conscious of what we initially think and from a moral standpoint try to change our opinion on them, or at least sustain judgment until you know someone better. But it's too late. Your subconscious already made a judgment. Simple, inevitable, inescapable. I'm light, he's dark. Yin and yang, sun and moon, cat and dog. Someone said clearly my mum didn't sit as close to the fire when she had me. I didn't have the brain power to entertain what a ridiculous sentiment that is, or to explain the biology of race, or how skin colour isn't like burnt toast. So I said something stupid back. Go read a book. That showed them.
28. Mother.
Len picks up a cassette tape and clicks it into an old cassette player.
This isn't actually the thing I wanted, by the way.
What do you mean?
This isn't what I asked for.
I thought it,
No,
what? I thought it was.
no,
Sorry.
it's fine.
No, well, it's clearly not.
It is.
Right, sorry. We've got time to go. We've got time to change it. I can go back.
No, seriously.
Look,
Seriously. Just leave it.
it's pissed you off, hasn't it?
No.
Oh, come on. Just say what you want to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Of course, it's pissed me off. If I ask for something, I expect you to actually get me the thing I asked for.
It was a mistake.
If you had actually listened, then maybe you wouldn't have made the mistake.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you're right. If I'd listened,
Yes.
if I had listened,
Yes.
because I never listen.
Seriously.
I never listen to a word you say, do I?
Jesus.
I just walk around oblivious of your existence.
I'm sure that is totally true sometimes. I often think, would he notice if I'm even not around?
You can't say I don't listen. I do. I listen to you jumping down my throat the whole time.
All the time?
Biting my head off all the time. I mean, it's pretty hard
Biting your head off all the time?
Pretty hard to ignore someone who is persistently ranting in your face.
I'm not ranting. You fucked up. I asked for quinoa.
What?
Quinoa.
Keen what?
Quinoa.
I thought it was Quin Oats.
Quin Oats?
Yes, that's what this is. Quin Oats.
Oats? These are just fucking oats.
But isn't that what you needed?
No.
Well, I couldn't find the brand Quin. I just bought normal oats. Would be fine.
No, of course not. How can I make...
What the fuck is quinoa then?
Quinoa. Quinoa.
Oh.
How do I make dinner with oats?
I don't know.
How can you mix up quinoa with oats? They're not even...
Seriously?
They're not the same thing, are they?
I don't know. I just read it wrong. I added the T and S. Oats. O-A. Sounds similar.
Yes, if you're saying it wrong.
Well, I didn't know.
If you're saying it wrong, it sounds similar. Where did you get...
Sorry.
Quin from? Where did you get the quin part? It's just oats on here, and you...
No, I tried to get what you asked.
You didn't? Why didn't you ask me?
I just...
If you don't know what it is... If you don't know what it is, then why don't you...
Because I don't want to have to ask you.
You should have just asked.
But what is quinoa?
Not to now. Not fucking now.
Right.
Jesus.
See? You do bite my head off.
No.
You said to ask you...
No.
What is it? What is quinoa? You asked me to ask you.
Not now. Obviously, not now. Clearly don't ask now. Right now? I meant then. I meant fucking ask then.
Sorry. Look, honestly, my mother will eat anything.
I just wanted to make something interesting for her to celebrate the second coming. You know, she thinks I'm incapable of being a mother by 1950s housewife standards anyway. I felt the rolling pin and apron at Christmas was a bit too on the nose.
The second coming. We should call her that. Child Z.
So, you think it will be a she?
I hope so. Little girl.
Me too.
Also, you are a good mother. She's told me.
Has she?
Do you even know?
What?
Do you even know?
Know what?
What it is? What quinoa is?
No.
29. Sun.
She sits, grips a paperback. In a corner off the beaten track behind a pile of dusty books, Starbucks coffee cups. Daytime hours are for reading and staring in awe of the sun. She told me she likes how the particles fly and hover in the light, like glitter, engaged. She smiles as she turns every page with a melancholy glow, the kind that makes you want to know what goes on behind those eyes. Her face twists, bites her lip as she translates the ink to story, whereas I prefer a film to do it for me. Lazy, she calls me, as her lips curl into a smirk. It's funny, the details we notice, however small, about the people we fall for. She scans them, every word. Every book is a Bible to her, needs to be heard. One finger traces each line, one hand cradles the spine. Engrossed in the story she falls into, provoked by the plot. She said that she's not put the thing down for an hour and she doesn't plan to stop. She told me she likes how the words linger. In her mind, she finds that they play out like an old projector on the edge of her seat. I half expect her to scream, lost in a literature-induced dream. The people are real in the quotation marks. She knows their story arcs. She can almost hear them speak. She knows what goes on throughout their lives, like rummaging through archives of some forgotten history, archaic narrative. The mystery it provides her with reminds her how to live. Black and white, she sighs, is better than this real-world grey. I write, I say. Ink to paper, or the clicking of keys. I'd like to hear your words. I'm all ears, she breathes. I'm all eyes. I've changed. I've begun. So, I too stare, in awe of the sun.
30. Knife.
You couldn't pass me the.
Sorry?
You couldn't just. It's right there on the.
Get yourself.
Right.
Is that what you're going to do then?
What?
This.
I don't know what you.
You haven't said a single thing to me since she...
Look.
And now you're asking me to pass you the fucking...
You're right.
I'm right.
I'll just get it myself. It's only...
Fucking hell. Nothing. You're going to say nothing.
Don't start using that kind of language in my house.
Wow. Really? You're going to get all authoritative now. Like now. This is the right time, is it? Is that what this...
No, I'm just saying I don't need you being all argumentative now, like now.
How can I not be?
Because you don't have to be.
How can I not be when you're...
What?
Avoidant and pathetic and...
Right.
So, yes.
What?
Yes. You can get it yourself. Yes, I'm going to be argumentative. Anything else you want?
You're seriously not going to pass me.
Unbelievable.
You're not. You're actually not. You're standing right next to...
Oh, don't sulk. You always get like this.
You're just like her. Spitting image.
Always. You have nothing better to say.
Like what?
You know exactly like what.
Great. I mean, you could help me pack away her things too, you know?
You could try speaking to your children. Just an idea. You're not the only one that's hurting, you know.
I'm sorry.
So if you're going to talk to me, maybe make sure the next thing you say isn't something as fucking...
I'm trying to talk to you now. I just don't know how.
Don't fucking say something as trivial as...
I'm not trying to be trivial. I was just going to make us some...
As trivial as...
Can you please just
pass me the knife.
pass me the knife?
Here,
Thanks.
take your fucking knife.
31. Tape Part 1.
Hi, love. You left your tape recorder in one of my boxes, so I thought I'd leave you something. Just a little something to say that I love you. I know this is hard for you and for me and for the kids. I honestly don't know how else to do this. I can't stay in that house. Not whilst, well, you know, I can't watch you go through this with me. I don't want you to remember me like that, like this. I'm sorry if that's selfish. I know it is. I hope you can forgive me. I'll still be there for our family, but just good practice, I suppose, while I'm not there for you and the kids. You'll do great. I know you will. Oh, shit. I think
Len
there's
picks up
something
a
already
cassette
on
tape
this.
and clicks it into an old cassette
I hope
player.
it isn't too important. All my love. Love you forever.
The cassette tape scratches and jitters and old audio plays.
So, I've got you something.
Len stops the tape and tries to rewind it. Blowing on the tape, clicks play. The tape jams and the magnetic tape unravels.
32. Time.
Remember that time when we...
Oh, yeah,
and then,
but that thing.
yeah, what was it?
When we,
Christ.
I know,
So weird to think.
compared to now.
Every single day, wasn't it?
Yeah, so much time.
I can't remember the last time
Ignore me.
every time we had that,
That thing.
so much time.
Do you still,
Sometimes
really?
I don't have a lot of time to...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Seriously though.
I wish things were different.
But
There's a time and place for that.
not anymore.
There's nowhere that you,
Time to...
everyone is so,
I know.
Christ,
No.
where did it all go?
I'm not sure.
Me neither.
We were so sure at the time.
Not anymore.
People always ask me about...
Oh, the amount of times people have asked me about.
I know.
Crazy to think, really, given everything.
Time flies.
It goes so quickly when you're.
Me and you.
Do you ever get?
Hmm?
Whenever you think about those times.
Sometimes.
Most times.
Who knows?
I still.
Whenever you think you've forgotten it all,
Comes back.
it moves so slowly.
Time.
Yeah. I didn't think I'd
Me neither.
get so emotional.
Time flies.
It comes back.
I know.
Me and you.
So weird to think.
I know. I still...
Everyone asks.
Do you ever get...
Not anymore.
Hmm.
Well, compared to now,
Seriously though,
don't.
I wish things were different.
There's a time and a place for that.
Moves so slowly.
Crazy.
Time.
33. Birthday.
Hello, everyone. Oh,
Microphone
fuck.
squeaks.
Oh, fuck. That's a bit loud, isn't it? Bit loud? Anyway, so everyone, yes, hello. It's lovely to see that there's so many different people here. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm talking now. Thank you. Oi, yes, you. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking now. Right. Yes. So there's a lot of people here. People here that know Richard in some way, because let's be honest, completely honest for a second, that bastard right there is a legend. I mean, he's always been the guy that you could rely on, you know. So yeah, thing is, I've known this bloke for nearly 20 years now, 25. Yeah, must be. Anyway, this guy, he gave me my first proper job. I never looked back, been slogging away, going on and on and on, making ends meet and all, because this man saw my potential. And look at me now, eh? Just exactly where I wanted to be, you know, here. Anyway, one thing I can always admire about Richard is his sense of fashion, or lack of, but fuck me, he hasn't let us down tonight, has he? Look at those dirty white trainers that we've seen him in 1,000 times for his 50th birthday. I mean, you could have made a bit of a, you know, bit of an effort, mate. Well, come on, even I'm wearing a bloody shirt and I hate the things. I guess, though, to be fair to the bloke, he doesn't exactly need to impress tonight, because he's got Susan. Now Susan is a saint, putting up with Rich for so long, and finally, finally, seriously, you know, we've finally, well, he's finally gone and got someone decent. I mean, like properly nice and decent. Not someone who we all secretly fucking hate. Helen. You remember Helen? Whining cow. Oh shit! I didn't know you were coming. Yes. Sorry, Helen. I'm joking. I know. I'm just joking. Probably had a bit too much wine. Right. I'm dragging on a bit here, so I'll leave you all with this. 50 is like a really long bloody time, and we should really think to ourselves, my God, how has it been that long? Shouldn't Rich be dead by now? Well, fuck it. I mean, you all know how old I am. I mean, I still can't believe that, you know, that I'm still here. I mean, by Christ, we've still got long left to go, right, Rich? I mean, I wish she was. I mean, she used to love these fucking speeches. Here's to your first 50 years of being alive. Well done, mate. Hope you have a cracking one. Here's to your next 50 years of being alive. Fingers crossed. Happy birthday to Richard the Racist. Oh shit. Happy.
End of tape.
34. Answer.
Did she look happy? What did she say?
So she kind of just asked what I was up to.
What did you say?
Like, you know, the usual stuff.
What did you say?
I didn't mention Dad's breakdown at the birthday party.
What did you say?
Or the months of the post-breakup isolation.
What did you say?
It would have been pretty embarrassing if I even brought that up.
What did you say?
We kind of just caught up. Pretty vague, actually. Nothing much specifics. Nothing in the way of actual details.
What did you say?
Career-based developments.
What did you say?
I was doing well, and she seemed to be too.
What did you say?
That kind of vague, trying to suss out who's better off without the other knowing. But at the same time, keeping the door open in case they're not, and you know you're not, and you're actually on the same page. Pretty vague, actually. Nothing much specific-wise. Nothing in the way of actual details.
What did you say?
There was this one point where we both almost seemed to want the other to say how shitty our lives had become, how we became lost without the other.
What did you say?
I wasn't going to tell her that I was.
What did you say?
The words sometimes escape me.
What did you say?
I tried to put them in the right order, and they come out backwards.
What did you say?
Something like that.
What did you say?
Don't you just wish you could swallow your pride sometimes and just go, fuck it. I'm going to go out on a limb and be vulnerable here and offload what's really going on in my brain. Just give the honest answer.
What did you say?
Nothing.
35. Spider.
Len turns on the penultimate tape. There are sounds of clattering from the tape's audio before a voice is heard.
Fuck. I think I'm bleeding again. So this, all of this, it wasn't me. Well, okay, it was me, but technically it wasn't. There was a spider. So I'm absolutely not suggesting the spider pulled the curtain from the railings. I'm not. But the thing is, he was on them, and I tried to get him, and he fell, and I couldn't, for the life of me, find him. I sort of panicked, and then to stop myself from falling, I grabbed them, and then, ta-da! The coffee table I will replace. Don't worry about that. And in fact, I was thinking of getting you a new one anyway. Actually, a happy accident, I would say. But yes, the spider did crawl on it, and I tried punching it as it scuttled across, and wasn't aware of my strength. You should have seen me, like Hulk, but a bit smaller, less green, more red. I felt so strong that I was able to move all my boxes to the van in less than an hour. Embarrassing doing it in broad daylight though. All the neighbours poking their nosy little beaks around the curtains. Oh, and you know that urn you always said you want to get rid of? Well, lucky you, that's gone now. It's in a black bag outside in pieces. Grandma is in the Pyrex jug on the side. It was all I could find. I was losing a lot of blood from the... I think I must have cut myself on the pieces of the urn. Knocked it into the moving photo album. It knocked it into moving the photo albums. Not like she's gonna mind. She's lucky. She didn't have to live through this little nightmare, eh? What fucking public spectacle you've made of all this. We should have invited the whole neighborhood to watch it unfold. Fancy buttering some fucking popcorn and delivering it to the door? £5 a piece? We'll earn enough to pay for another coffee table. A nice one, made of fucking tempered glass. Plonk an IKEA catalogue on it. Replace those horrible photo albums. That'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd be fucking grand. Dad signed the divorce papers and stuff, but I got blood all over them. So you might need to order some new ones or something. It might take a while, maybe. I don't know how all that works. You're the divorce expert, I guess. Courted though, by the way. Spider.
You finished?
Yeah.
Is that thing on?
What?
It's your father's. It shouldn't be with my things.
Okay.
I won't be needing it here. You can take it with you.
Okay.
Make sure you give it back to your dad.
Okay.
I love you. You do know that, right? Don't you?
Okay.
End of tape.
36. Seed.
So I think I planted the seed of something today. I think that's progress. I told her that I liked her, and we arranged to go houseplant shopping, which is ridiculously exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Are you listening? It doesn't matter. The point is, I didn't even overthink it or put anything into stopping myself, you know? I still write, obviously. She read my stuff, and I actually read my stuff out loud, like the words, the actual words out loud. She smiled so wide, I actually had to ask her to turn around whilst I read, but I could just tell that she was smiling, and that made me smile. And then it's okay. I don't need you to listen anymore. No offense. I think I'm going to be fine.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine is good. We can be fine.
37. Tape. Part 2.
Then finally rewinds the magnetic tape with a pencil, finally clicking the tape into the old cassette player.
So, I've got you something.
Something? Is there an occasion?
Does there need to be?
Usually there's an occasion. Have I missed something?
No.
But this feels like a trick or a trap or a...
No, not at all. Here, just a little,
Oh, wow. This is
just a little something to say.
to say.
I've got batteries in there and everything. In fact, it's all already
What do I do? Do I just...
already on, but just click this button on the side and speak in here.
Right. Okay. Okay, I think I've got it.
No, here, this button here. It might be jammed. The record button,
Ah, right.
second hand.
No, that's fine. Do I... Well, and then you just press this. Great. This is great. Thanks.
There's a tape in there already, so whenever you want.
Amazing. All right, so I just talk in here like this.
Yeah, that's it.
Amazing.
This is the first tape. It's still recording. Say something. Hang on. Let me ask you something.
No, it's your gift. Let me ask you something.
No, no, I got it for you. Well, for us. I thought it could be.
All right, sure. Ask me something.
What have you always wanted to do?
You already know something I've always wanted to do.
Lose your virginity?
Very funny.
Go on.
Well, I've always wanted to have a barbecue in the rain.
No, but that wouldn't work. Logically speaking, fire versus water and...
No, I know. I get that.
Well, then it wouldn't work.
No, it would. I would just cook all the food in the... I'd put the barbecue under a canapé.
A canapé?
Yeah.
I think you mean a canopy.
Do I?
Yeah. A canapé is like a tray of tiny food.
Is it?
A canopy is what you mean. Canapé is a food.
Oh, shit. Yeah. No, it is, isn't it? Like little trays of food people bring round. Yeah. Right. And you can't have those at a barbecue in the rain.
It would get wet.
Of course.
Unless they had umbrellas.
What?
Unless the waiters had umbrellas with their canapes, whilst the barbecue was under the canopy.
That would work, I guess.
Well, yeah, it's your rain barbecue. You can do whatever the fuck you like in it. So you'd be the first in the world to do it.
Probably not.
I mean, really?
Well, I mean, I'm sure somewhere in some part of the world, someone has had the exact same idea. I mean, it's not, nothing is particularly new these days, is it? I like this.
What?
This.
Me too.
No, don't turn it off. I want to remember this. It's our first tape.
First of many, I hope. Cost a bloody fortune.
First of many.
Tape ends, then begins to pack up and pack each tape back into the box.
38. Scar.
We need to stop meeting like this.
Like what?
Sorry, just awkward. Didn't know how to start.
I'm not entirely sure I ever really recovered. You know? I know that sounds really kind of fucking stupid, doesn't it? Like, get over it.
No.
Like, every time I think about those things, maybe it's the rose tinted fucking spectacles or whatever they call it, but
No. I get it. I really do.
I probably shouldn't be bringing up old wounds or salting them or picking a scab or however the phrase goes. I'm so crap with words. And
No. Seriously, I know what you mean. The wounds and things and yeah.
but are they wounds for you?
I don't think so. They're more closed. I think I feel number than you.
More numb.
See, I'm crap with words too.
Right.
I'm sorry. I get that it hurts.
No, don't be.
I am sorry.
More like scars then.
What?
More like scars than actual wounds.
What do you mean?
You said that they were more like wounds, but closed and numb. So like scars.
I wouldn't call my feelings for you scars. That sounds traumatic or
Really?
no.
What would you call them?
I'm not sure.
But that's what a healed wound becomes, or is there just nothing there at all? There's not even the evidence that we existed. Nothing. Just a blank, untainted, unaffected skin. A new canvas. No wound, no scars to prove it. Nothing.
If that's how you want to put it,
I don't want to put it like that.
then don't.
You feel nothing.
Not nothing. I just don't feel like I haven't recovered. For me, it's done. Life has to continue. People come and go. Is that cruel? I feel like a shit person saying that.
No.
Is that how you feel?
No. Yes, I fucking hate it. Every time I think I'm fine, I see you and I don't know, I feel like all those memories come pouring back out again. This bittersweet feeling of such melancholic angst and pain and joy and hope and sadness and just
I had that.
had.
Yes.
I suppose I'll have to wait for them to scar because my wounds will scar.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't. I don't think scars are bad. I think scars are beautiful.
That's a little pathetic.
I know. Maybe I am pathetic.
You aren't. Sorry, that was...
I am. I am pathetic. Lost and lonely. I don't think scars are bad. They're like life marks.
Life marks.
Little markings. Painting on the body, like extreme tattoos that you get without permission, that leave an impression on you, whether you like it or not.
So, I'm a scar. I'm a scar to you.
No, not yet.
Well, what am I?
I'm not sure. I don't know what to say.
Neither do I. I feel like you're waiting for me to give you something.
I'm not.
Like the answer.
I'm not.
To the bigger question, like, why did we stop working?
We didn't.
We did. Of course we did. Every time we knew we should stop, something pushed us back. I think I never wanted to be on my own. And that's it.
Really?
Yeah. Being amongst this constant battleground, this cesspit of expectations and of trying to be something you wanted me to be and never quite hitting the mark, that seemed like a better option than whatever unknown pain that seemed to come with being alone. Thus, conscience makes cowards of us all.
I tried. I'm sorry.
Look, you can't just pick and choose the bits you remember. Memories, they just don't work like that. You can't just sift through the debris and only pick the shiny bits.
I said I'm sorry.
You didn't see me. You saw us. Like something that was supposed to heal you. I was a scar to you before we even fell in love. If we even did.
I think I did.
I don't think you did. You know a Venn diagram, if two people are a circle in a Venn diagram, the relationship is supposed to be in the middle bit. But you wanted it to be the whole thing, the whole circle. You made us, your whole circle.
A circle.
Yeah.
I don't get it. A circle.
It's fine.
It's not.
It is.
It's fine.
Fine.
39. Toast.
Len is packing up all of the tapes, all in boxes and bags, and packing away. Puts the tape recorder on the box.
Do you ever have one of those memories that is so deep rooted in yourself that even the smell of something or the look of how something is done just reminds you of it? And there's this one memory that strikes me every time I smell burnt toast. You see, she was never very good at cooking. Not that toast ever counted. I mean, in fact, before she burnt it, I wasn't even sure you could intentionally burn toast. I mean, it's pretty simple. But the way she crept into the room, big brown eyes beaming up at me over a plate of burnt toast and coffee, and I tried to get up, but she stopped me, just gliding over the carpet with a clink, and she set down the cup and the plate. She got into bed, and wrapped her arms around my waist. And that smell, the sunlight peeping through the blinds, and her warm skin as she brushed up against me. It was one of those times I can actually remember being both happy and scared. A weird combination. But just the fact that I knew I loved her that much, being in this moment, the fear of losing that is crippling. It's like some strange rain cloud that looms over those we love and reminds us of our mortality. Anyway, we slept for hours and coffee and toast went cold. And as I sipped it, she turned to me and laughed. It's the thought that counts. Perhaps she was right. It was one of those cliched, stupid stock phrases, but I guess it's true. The intention behind the action is as important as the action itself. And the memory is imprinted in my brain, and every time I smell burnt toast, there she is. And now sometimes I do intentionally burn toast. I know I'll never see her again. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it's the thought that counts.
40. Memory.
What's with all the black bags? There's loads.
Clearing things out, that's all.
Oh.
Oh, I've found these in your old room. Loads of paper and books. Do you need them?
No, that's okay. You can throw them all.
It's your words. It looks important.
They're not worth much, really. Just thoughts and...
No, hey. They're worth much. They're valuable.
Dad, you don't have to...
No, I'm serious, Kay. You're valuable. What's in your head, it's worth more than you know. Okay?
It's fine. I'm fine.
You've got to lift your valuable little head up. Remember that, my girl. Sorry, old habits. Woman. You are your own person. Like me, Dom. Your mum. We're all just people, and I'm not sure what I'm trying to say exactly, but you'll always be my daughter, and I love you so much. You and Dom, and I haven't been there. I know that. I haven't been anywhere. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not good with words. I didn't know how to protect you or her. But you're tough. You really are, Kay. Your poems, your words are just, yeah, really. Sorry, I don't know how to describe it. Beautiful. They're beautiful. The poems that you read at your mum's, yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
But I don't need them.
Can I keep them?
Sure.
Kay exits. Dom enters holding a tape recorder.
I found this. I think you forgot to pack this.
Are you okay?
Can we not?
I'm sorry about you
said-
and Violet.
Can we not?
I'd like us to talk. It's important to share things, you know. Otherwise, things get lost in translation.
Matt, stop.
Please, son, we're family. Me, you, your sister, we're a family. Let's start a new slate.
A new slate.
Dom examines the tape recorder.
How does this thing actually work?
But don't change the subject. Well, you click this button on the side and then you speak in here.
Right. Okay. Okay. I think I've got it.
No, here. This button here.
Oh, and then you just. Great. This is great. Thanks.
There's a tape in there already, so whenever you want to.
Yeah, amazing. So I just talk in here and
Yeah,
just like
yeah, that's it.
amazing.
I think that's my last tape.
Oh, we don't have to use it.
No, it'll be okay, Dom.
It's recording. Say something.
Oh,
Hang on. Let me ask you something.
Tape begins. The end.
There's light from the candle, blow it out as you go. We'll keep warm in the darkness, stepping out from the snow. The garden regrows as we rest till the spring. Quiet our breath, though you don't hear a thing. Such an embrace when our hearts beat as one. I shine through the darkness as bright as the sun.